Yeah, so then I'm sitting there and I'm like, that's got to be the cutest dog I've ever seen. So I go over to her and I'm like, hey, you got like the cutest dog I've ever seen. And she slaps me in the face and says, that dog, that's my sister. And I'm like, wait, that's your... Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, I'll tell you the rest of the story later. Sorry. Sorry about that, Success. I didn't even see you standing there. When did you come in? Whew. Anyway, you're here to talk about what we left off with today, right? Those inequality things. Then we're about to do something with them, and then the bell. You know, you gotta go. It happens. I get it. Well, anyway, I got a treat for you because here on the board behind me, I got everything all set up. So don't worry. Hold on 2 seconds, and we'll get started. Look who's back. It's me. I know. You missed me. Okay, anyway. So here's what I need you to do. Start out by getting out a piece of blank paper. It could be a piece of graph paper, a piece of blank white paper. That's fine, I don't mind either way. Just make sure you get something out. Ready? Waiting? Am I still waiting? I hope I'm not still waiting. You should probably get a pencil too while you're getting that paper. Okay, I bet you're ready. Here we go. First things first, I need you to write at the top of the page. Graphing inequalities. So we've talked about the inequalities part. We haven't so much talked about the graphing part so far. Now, when you talk to your brothers and sisters that could be older than you, maybe they're high school or college, they'll talk about inequalities, but they're not talking about necessarily the same thing we are. So why don't you just pay attention to my video and leave them out of it for now, okay? Great. So we're going to start up here with this equation. This inequality says x is greater than 2. Now, what exactly does that mean? What values of x could possibly make this statement true? What? 1? No, 1's not greater than 2. Try again. 3? Great. So let's put a mark at 3. Deal? 3 could totally make it true. Good call. Anything else? 4? Good call. 5? Nice. What about anything greater than 5? Yeah, why not? So what we're going to do is we're going to shade in that arrow pointing to the right. Are we done? No, good call. What about the things in between 4 and 5, like 4.5, 4 1/3, 4.0015562347? Yeah, we got to shade it. So we're just going to shade everything in between 4 and 5. Same thing between 3 and 4. But now we've got a problem. I want to include everything that's between 2 and 3, but I don't want to include the point 2, because as you see, 2 can't be greater than 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shade right up to 2, then I'm going to stop. But now to show that I want to get right up to 2, but not on 2, I'm going to put a big open circle around the spot where 2 is on the number line. Perfect. All set. Okay? The one thing that I want to remember next time I do a problem like this is that if it says greater than, I'm leaving an open circle. Okay, let's shift our eyes downward. Over here, bottom left. I've got x is less than 1. What's that? Yeah, we're going to do the exact same thing, except this time we'll draw our open circle at 1. And this time we're going to, good call, shade to the left because it's less than. So it should be something like 0 would make this statement true. 0 is less than 1. Negative 1 is less than 1. Negative 2 is less than 1. Excellent. So we'll do the same thing we did at the one above it. Perfect. Way to go. But now it's going to get a little tricky. How tricky, you might ask? I'll show you. Remember today in class, we introduced this symbol and this symbol. And we said that this little line underneath meant or equal to. Same thing here. So this statement says x is greater than or equal to 1. Let's do the same thing we did before. We'll start off by saying, well, any of these values over here would make the statement true. 2 would make it true, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. As high and high as we can get. So we'll shade them in. But should we use the open circle again like we did over here? No! Good call! No, we don't want to use an open circle. Over here we use an open circle because that meant that we weren't including that point. This new or equals to tells us that we are including that point. 1 does make the statement true. 1 is greater than or equal to 1. Right? So we'll put a big closed circle on it. It's solid. There is no hole in it because we want to include that point. Nice, nice. And let's finish it up with lucky number 4 over here. This last problem just says x is less than or equal to 3. Same idea as up here, but the slightly different part is now that it's a less than. We'll start off. We'll find our point 3 on the number line. Yep, there it is. We'll put a point. X is less than or equal to 3, which means we want to shade the less than side. So let's do it. Done. That's it? Really? Okay. Well, then I guess it's time for you to try a couple at home. Oh, homework. It's fine. I'll just give you 2. The 2 that I'm going to give you to complete tonight are the following. You ready? Make sure you're writing this down. Number 1 for your homework. X is greater than -3. And the second one, x is less than or equal to -1. Okay? Not too bad. I pinky swear. Shouldn't take you more than 3 minutes. Have a blast at it. Thanks for watching my video. I'll see you again tomorrow in class because tomorrow's Wednesday and I see you on Wednesday. Okay? Bye.